Do you ever have a new belief in your head while the old limiting belief is still ruling your body? This is a common occurrence upon the journey. I lived in that space myself for over a decade after my initial awakening. My new beliefs were at total odds with my old cellular programming. It took me a while to learn how to integrate. I finally discovered that I needed to get decisive about changing. Once you've identified an irrational belief within your mind's filing system, before this belief can permanently change, there's a crucial moment wherein you must make a conscious choice to believe differently. If you skip this little but mighty step, you're going to be banging your head against the wall. Your head will understand your new belief while the rest of your body will still believe the old. Let me say this another way. If you don't actually feel or state aloud to yourself that you are ready to change, the old belief will still have power, will still be active, and will still be operating within your mind's belief system. You must actively, energetically decide to believe something different in order to update your belief file effectively. A simple analogy is pulling up a Word document on your computer that says, "I will always be a failure." You could delete that sentence and you can type in, "I'm now successful at everything that I do." However, if you close that document before clicking save, it will still read, "I will always be a failure" the next time you open it. Just as you must click save to edit a document, you have to say yes inside yourself to the changes in your belief system. You must engage your free will choice and decide to change in order for the new belief to click into place and replace that old information in your mind's filing system. The first step toward permanent belief change is to ask yourself each and every time you've identified an irrational belief, how is this working for me? This question is a pivotal point in your conscious evolution because it will give you the power that you need to detach from the old belief and decide to embrace the new belief. Here's how the question works. Let's say I've just identified an irrational belief that I've been holding that says other people's needs are more important than mine. I then ask myself, how's this belief working for me? This allows me to consciously examine my past, to review all the times that I've put other people's needs before my own. I might recall the time I didn't pick my son up from school on time because I put a friend's need before my own. I recall all the times I didn't eat because my boss needed me to do something extra during my lunch break, or because my kids needed a ride somewhere right when I was about to grab a bite to eat. I recall all of my feelings of resentment, that everybody else's needs seemed more important than mine. And then I feel angry inside that I allowed myself to treat myself so uncaringly for so many years. How is that working for me? It's not working well at all. In fact, I'm over it. I'm so done with that belief. See, right here, once I've consciously reviewed all of that and made the choice to change, I now have access to a higher possibility for myself. I can now choose a new, more supportive belief and know that it will stick. By asking yourself the empowering question, how's this going for me? You're giving yourself the intrinsic motivation to change your belief for the better. When you take full responsibility for creating your own life, knowing that your beliefs create your reality, nothing is more motivating than examining your past results to spur on change. The highlight of my week as a counselor is when a client calls to share a story of how one of their updated beliefs instantly became reflected in their reality. They decided they could have something better, and then that something better happened. They decided they were worthy and therefore deserving of kindness, so they started to treat themselves more kindly. And then suddenly, people in their world started to treat them more kindly. They decided they could do something that they previously thought that they couldn't do. And then they actually did it and achieved their dream. These miraculous transformations occur all the time. Anytime someone decides to change an old limiting belief for the better. Do you have any old limiting beliefs that are no longer working for you? Your beliefs create your reality. You too can create a miracle in your own life, dozens of them, even thousands of them, if you wish. You simply have to believe that it is possible. When you encounter an old irrational belief that is no longer serving you, I encourage you to become determined about changing it. Get excited about the new possibilities. Become adamant that you are shifting this old idea into a newer, stronger version. Make a clear, empowering decision. Say, that belief is no longer working for me. I am done with that. I am ready to change for the better. I know that I create my reality based on what I believe is true. I am a powerful co-creator in my own life. The more energy that you can put into your decision, the more determination, the more determined you are to change, the readier you will be and the faster you will integrate your new beliefs. Action step. Get determined about making permanent change. Become decisive about it. Declaration. I now get determined and adamant about changing whatever is no longer working for me. I get to decide what I believe. And from now on, I create beliefs that support me in my own highest good. Many blessings of joy and vibrant freedom.